Today I am going to continue with the bio chapter, cell, the basic unit of life. So previous class students, we have learned about cell, the discovery of cell by different scientists and their views, and the cell, the size, the shape, the number, all this we have discussed in the previous class. So today I am going to discuss about the cell, the structural and functional unit of life. So cell is usually, despite the differences in their number, the shape, the size, but the cell, almost all cells, that is, they have the same basic chemical structure. So they have the basic internal chemical structure. So cell is bounded by a membrane, a thin membrane that is called the cell membrane. Yes, cell membrane, and which encloses all the living contents. That is the protoplasm. And protoplasm contains a jelly-like substance that is called the cytoplasm. And cytoplasm is the place where all chemical reactions take place inside the cell. And also the cell contains a dense body that is called the nucleus. And many specialized structures called cell organelles, they are also present in the cell. So in detail we will see about the cell organelles in the next class. Today I am going to discuss about the cell wall, the cell membrane and the nucleus. Okay, so let me start with the cell membrane. So this is the structure of a plant cell, and plant cell, this is the cell membrane. You can see the cell membrane, this thin membrane which is present inside. That is the cell membrane, and cell membrane is actually living. It is living and it is elastic in nature. Elastic means that can be stretched. The cells that they can stretch, that is known as elastic in nature. The material can be stretched. So living, elastic in nature. Elastic in nature is they are living and elastic in nature, and it has fine pores, are present. And cell membrane, it is selectively permeable. So cell membrane is selectively permeable. What do you mean by selectively permeable? Selectively permeable means it allows only certain substances to enter into the cell, not all the substances. So that is called as selectively permeable. So selectively permeable means it allows only certain substances. So cell membrane allows only certain substances to enter inside the cell. It won't allow all the substances to enter into the cell. So that is why cell membrane is said to be selectively permeable. Yes. Now let us see about cell wall. In plant cells, so this is a plant cell. Yes. In plant cell there is an additional layer that's surrounding the cell membrane. So there is an additional layer. This additional layer, you can see this additional layer which is outside. So this additional layer is called the cell wall. So cell wall, in plant cells there is an additional layer that is called the cell wall. Cell wall is actually non-living. Cell wall is non-living in nature. Non-living, and it is made up of cellulose. It is made up of cellulose. Non-living, and it is made up of cellulose. Cellulose means which helps the plants to remain stiff and strong. So cellulose makes the plant cell to remain stiff and strong, and it provides support. So cell wall provides support to the cell and maintains the shape of the cell. So it provides support to the cell and maintains shape to the cell. So it gives support to the cell. So it gives support and shape to the cell. And shape to the cell. Yes, and it allows all the substances. So cell wall allows all the substances to enter through diffusion. What do you mean by diffusion? Diffusion means the movement of substances. Movement of substances from higher concentration to lower concentration. So that is known as diffusion. And cell wall is freely permeable. Freely permeable means it allows all the substances to enter into the cell. Whereas cell membrane, it is selectively permeable. Cell membrane is selectively permeable. Whereas cell wall is freely permeable. That is the difference between cell wall and cell membrane. So cell wall is freely permeable. It allows all the substances to pass through the cell, whereas here in cell membrane it allows only few substances to enter into the cell. I hope it's very clear, right students? Now let us move on to the nucleus. Okay, the next one, it is nucleus. So you can see nucleus. This is the nucleus. So it is spherical in shape. So nucleus is spherical in shape and it controls all the activities of the cell. And nucleus is said to be the brain of the cell. So nucleus, so you can see nucleus controls all the activities of the cell. It is called the brain of the cell. It is called the brain of the cell. So nucleus is called the brain of the cell. And it is surrounded. Yes, nucleus is surrounded by a double membrane. It is surrounded by a double membrane. And these membrane have many pores which are present. That pores is known as nuclear pore. So pores that is present on the nucleus, it is known as nuclear pore. So, and there is a fluid that is present inside the nucleus that is called nucleoplasm. So nucleoplasm means it is a jelly-like fluid that is present inside the nucleus, that is known as nucleoplasm. Now here you can see some spherical, one or more spherical structures are present inside the nucleus. They are known as nucleolus and you can call it as nucleoli. If it is single, we call it as nucleolus, and if it is having one or more spherical structures inside the nucleus, then you call it as nucleoli. Okay? So, and inside this, you can see certain thread-like structures. You can see certain thread-like structures. These thread-like structures are called chromatin fibers. They are known as these thread-like or network-like structures. Thread-like structure that is present inside the nucleus, that is called the chromatin fibers. Yes, and it also contains, that is the chromatin, or you can say chromatin. Okay, and the chromatin contains the hereditary units. Chromatin contains chromatin fibers or chromatin, you can say, no issues. Yes, chromatin contains hereditary units. Yes, the chromatin contains hereditary units, that is called the genes. What is it called? It is called the genes. So hereditary units, that is called the genes. Yes, it is called the genes. Yes, it is called the genes. So genes which carries the hereditary material from parents to offspring during cell division. That is why you either look like your parents, that is father or mother, or where both the certain features you can see from either from father or from mother, because it is a hereditary character which you inherited from either from your father or from your mother. So for example, the color of your hair, the color of your skin, so all this depends on the type of genes, yes, that is present. That is called as hereditary units called genes. So genes are they are passed from the parent cell to the offspring during cell division. Okay, and this chromatin fibers, that is the chromatin fibers, they thicken and they form chromosomes. So these are the thread-like structure that is present inside the nucleus, and this thread-like structure which is present inside the nucleus, they are known as chromatin fibers or chromatin. Okay, and this is the chromatin, they contain the hereditary material. So this chromatin contains the hereditary material which passes from parents to offspring during cell division. And this chromatin fiber, they gradually thicken and they form chromosomes. So this is about the cell structural and functional unit of life. So we have already learned today about cell wall, cell membrane and the nucleus. So I hope it's very clear. This is the cell membrane, this is the cell wall. Yes, cell membrane is selectively permeable and cell wall is freely permeable. Yes, and this is the cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is a jelly-like fluid that is present inside the cell. Yes, and the cytoplasm involves all chemical reaction takes place in the cytoplasm. And you can see so many specialized structures that are present inside the cell. So these are called the cell organelles. These are called the cell organelles. Yes, even the nucleus, the organelles, you can see there are so many organelles. All these organelles we will be discussing in the next class in detail about cell organelle, children. Yes, and the nucleus you can see it is spherical in shape. Yes, it has a double layer membrane and it has pores that are present on the nucleus that is known as nuclear pore, and the fluid that is present inside the nucleus that is known as nucleoplasm, and there are many spherical structures that are present inside if one or more spherical structures are present, it is said to be nucleoli. And if there is only one single spherical structure that is present inside the nucleus, it is said to be nucleolus. Okay, so children, I think it's very clear. Yes, so next class we will discuss in detail about the different cell organelles. Thank you.